Before we begin, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. The summer heat hung heavy over Atlanta's West End neighborhood. The cracked sidewalks shimmered beneath the sun, and children raced through open fire hydrants, while parents sat on porches trying to catch a breeze. Most people who drove through the neighborhood only saw the boarded-up buildings, abandoned houses, and struggling families. But for four little girls growing up on Magnolia Street, it was home. And one day, they would change everything. 10-year-old Monica Davis sat at her bedroom window every afternoon watching construction crews work on luxury homes across town. Her mother, Denise, worked 2 jobs, one at a nursing home, the other cleaning office buildings at night. Monica rarely saw her sleep. Bills were stacked on the kitchen counter like permanent decorations. The electricity had been disconnected twice that year, but Monica never complained. Every evening she watched courtroom shows on television. While other children dreamed of becoming singers or athletes, Monica dreamed of becoming a lawyer. She loved arguing, loved proving people wrong, loved standing up for those who couldn't defend themselves. One evening, her mother walked into the room carrying a basket of laundry. "What are you doing, baby?" Monica pointed at the television. "I'm going to be that lady one day." "The judge?" "No." "The lawyer." Her mother smiled. "Then you better study harder than everybody else." Monica nodded. She already planned to. Across the street lived Vanessa Reed. If confidence were money, Vanessa would have been rich already. At 11 years old, she walked through school hallways like she owned the building. Her mother sold homemade cakes from their kitchen. Her father had disappeared when she was 5. Vanessa never talked about him. Instead, she focused on becoming successful enough that she would never need anyone else's help. Every weekend, she sold candy at the park, then bracelets, then customized notebooks, whatever made money. Teachers called her bossy. Vanessa preferred ambitious. One afternoon, she made almost $70 selling snacks during a neighborhood basketball tournament. Her mother stared at the money. "Where'd you get all this?" Vanessa grinned. "I made it." "You sold all those snacks?" "Every last one." Her mother laughed. "Girl, you're gonna run a company someday." Vanessa smiled. She already planned to. Dr. Simone Carter wasn't a doctor yet, but everyone called her Nurse Simone. At 11 years old, she carried bandages in her backpack. Whenever children scraped their knees or got hurt, Simone was the first one helping. Her father was a pastor. Her mother worked as a school secretary. Money was tight, but love was abundant. Simone watched her grandmother battle heart disease for years. The doctors who cared for her grandmother fascinated her. They seemed like superheroes. When her grandmother passed away, Simone made a promise. One day she would become a doctor, one who helped families keep their loved ones longer. Then there was Alicia Brooks, the most resourceful girl in the neighborhood. Alicia's father operated several small businesses, most successful, some questionable. People whispered about him. Nobody knew exactly how he made his money. But Alicia never cared. She only knew she wanted more, much more. She loved real estate, even as a child. While other girls played with dolls, Alicia studied houses. She memorized neighborhood property values. She knew which homes were being sold, which landlords owned what, and which families were struggling. Her father often laughed. "You know more about these properties than grown people." Alicia smiled. One day, I'm gonna own half the city. The friendship began with a fight, a big one. It happened during recess at Booker T. Washington Elementary. Vanessa and Alicia were arguing over a jump rope game. Neither wanted to let the other win. The disagreement escalated quickly. Soon they were screaming at each other. Children formed a circle. Everyone expected punches. Instead, Monica stepped between them. Both of y'all are wrong. Vanessa folded her arms. Nobody asked you. Monica wasn't intimidated. That's why you're losing the argument. Alicia started laughing, for the first time all afternoon. Then Simone appeared carrying tissues because someone had started crying. Within an hour, the four girls were sitting together at lunch. Something clicked. The friendship felt natural, like destiny. From that day forward, they were inseparable. Middle school wasn't easy. The girls were teased constantly. Their clothes weren't designer. Their parents weren't wealthy. Some classmates mocked their dreams, especially Monica's. A lawyer? One boy laughed. Nobody from this neighborhood becomes a lawyer. Monica stared him directly in the eyes. Watch me. Vanessa faced criticism too. Students called her arrogant. Teachers sometimes mistook her confidence for attitude. Simone struggled with bullying because she spent more time studying than socializing, and Alicia often found herself fighting stereotypes because of her family's reputation. The four girls leaned on each other. Whenever one felt discouraged, the others picked her up. Across town, attended another group of girls from a wealthier school. They called themselves the Queens, pretty, popular, rich, and absolutely convinced they were better than everyone else. Every academic competition became a battle. Every scholarship opportunity became a war. The Queens constantly reminded Monica, Vanessa, Simone, and Alicia where they came from. You girls should be realistic, one rival told them. People from your neighborhood don't end up successful. Vanessa never forgot those words. Years later, she'd use them as motivation. High school brought new challenges. Monica's mother became ill. Vanessa's mother nearly lost their home. Simone's father suffered a minor stroke. Alicia's family became entangled in financial problems. For the first time, college seemed impossible. Applications cost money, test preparation cost money, campus visits cost money, things they barely had. Yet every obstacle strengthened their determination, not weakened it. One night during senior year, they sat on the roof of Monica's apartment building. The Atlanta skyline glittered in the distance. Luxury towers seemed worlds away. For a while, nobody spoke. Then Vanessa broke the silence. We're getting out of here. The others looked at her. She pointed toward downtown. One day we're going to own buildings over there. Monica laughed. You starting already? I'm serious. Simone smiled. I know you are. Alicia extended her hand. Then let's make a promise. One by one, they stacked their hands together. No matter what happened, no matter how successful they became, no matter how much money they made, they would never forget each other. And they would never let poverty define them. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. The words echoed into the night. The following spring changed everything. Acceptance letters began arriving. Monica was accepted into a prestigious university with a partial scholarship. Vanessa received admission into one of the top business programs in the state. Simone was accepted into a highly competitive pre-med track. Alicia earned admission into a respected business and real estate program. The neighborhood celebrated. Families cried. Teachers cried. Even people who barely knew them cried. Because everyone understood what it meant. 4 girls from Magnolia Street. 4 girls who had been told their dreams were unrealistic. 4 girls who had refused to quit were going to college. Together. The morning they left, Atlanta remains unforgettable. Neighbors lined the street. Church members prayed. Parents hugged their daughters through tears. Suitcases filled old cars. Dreams filled young hearts. Monica hugged her mother the longest. "You did it, baby." "No," Monica whispered. "We did it." Vanessa's mother cried openly. Simone's father prayed over each girl individually. Alicia's father slipped money into her hand. For emergencies. Then came the hardest moment. The 4 friends stood together beside the moving van, looking at the only neighborhood they'd ever known, the streets, the houses, the memories, everything that had shaped them. Vanessa wiped away tears. "This isn't goodbye," Monica nodded. "It's the beginning." None of them knew then that success was waiting. Neither did they know that betrayal was waiting too, because the dreams that would bring them together would one day become the secrets that nearly destroyed them. The day the 4 friends arrived at college felt like stepping into another world. The campus stretched across hundreds of acres with towering brick buildings, manicured lawns, and students from every background imaginable. For Monica, Vanessa, Simone, and Alicia, it was both exciting and terrifying. Back home, everyone knew them. Here, they were nobodies. And for the first time in their lives, they were completely on their own. The girls had planned for months to room near each other. Fortunately, fate cooperated. Their dorm rooms were all located in the same residence hall. The excitement was contagious. Parents carried boxes, students met new roommates. Laughter echoed through the hallways. Vanessa immediately started decorating. By sunset, her room looked like something from a lifestyle magazine. Monica unpacked law books she hadn't even been assigned yet. Simone organized color-coded folders. Alicia somehow convinced 3 upperclassmen to help carry her furniture upstairs. "How do you get people to do stuff for you?" Monica asked. Alicia grinned. "People like helping people they like." Or manipulating people they like. Alicia laughed. "Same thing." The comment seemed harmless at the time. Years later, Monica would remember it differently. For the first time, nobody monitored their schedules. No curfews, no parents, no neighborhood gossip, no rules. The freedom felt intoxicating. Classes occupied most days, but nights belonged to the students, and college nightlife quickly became an education of its own. The girls met athletes, future politicians, entrepreneurs, musicians, and young men who would leave permanent marks on their lives, some for better, some for worse. Monica met Terrence Davis during a student government debate. He wasn't a student. He was a young construction entrepreneur invited to speak about minority-owned businesses. Terrence was charismatic, confident, and nearly 10 years older than Monica. The age difference immediately concerned her friends, especially Simone. "Something about him feels too smooth." Monica rolled her eyes. "You're judging him." "No," Simone replied. "I'm observing him." But Monica ignored the warning. Terrence made her feel special, important, seen. Within weeks, they were dating. Terrence showered her with attention. Flowers, dinner dates, weekend trips, things Monica had never experienced before. She fell hard. Meanwhile, Vanessa's life changed during homecoming weekend. The campus hosted a talent showcase featuring rising musicians. One performer stole the entire show, Malik Stone, a talented singer with a voice that made women scream. He wasn't famous yet, but everyone knew he would be someday. After his performance, Vanessa confidently introduced herself. Most women approached Malik because of his talent. Vanessa approached him because she believed she'd be more successful than he was. Malik found that fascinating. Their chemistry was immediate, dangerous, and unforgettable. Unlike her friends, Simone stayed focused almost entirely on academics. Medical school remained her dream. Every grade mattered, every class mattered, every opportunity mattered. While others attended parties, Simone studied. While others chased relationships, Simone chased scholarships. Then she met Marcus Carter, a criminal justice major with aspirations of becoming a police officer. Marcus respected Simone's ambition. Unlike many men, he wasn't intimidated by her intelligence. Their friendship slowly evolved into something deeper, something real. Alicia dated differently than her friends. She approached relationships strategically. Every connection mattered. Every introduction had value. Every social event created opportunities. Some called her calculating. Alicia called it smart. During sophomore year, she met Isaiah Brooks, the grandson of an enormously wealthy real estate family. At the time, Isaiah wasn't particularly interested in dating, but Alicia knew exactly how to get his attention. She studied him, learned his interests, learned his goals, and positioned herself perfectly. Years later, Isaiah would wonder if he ever truly chose Alicia, or if Alicia chose him first. By junior year, the girls had become campus celebrities. Everyone knew them. Monica ruled debate competitions. Vanessa launched a student business network. Simone consistently topped her classes. Alicia organized networking events attended by influential alumni. Their weekends revolved around fraternity parties, luxury mixers, charity galas, and social events that seemed glamorous on the surface. But beneath the excitement, seeds of future betrayals were quietly being planted. One night, Vanessa received unexpected news. Malik had been seen with another woman. The rumor spread quickly. Friends urged her to investigate, but Malik denied everything. Vanessa chose to believe him. Years later, she would regret that decision, because the woman from that rumor would eventually become someone much closer to home. As graduation approached, something unexpected happened. The girls began competing with one another, not openly, not intentionally. But success has a way of creating comparisons. Vanessa secured a major internship. Monica landed a position at a prestigious law firm. Simone earned acceptance into a highly respected medical program. Alicia signed her first real estate investment deal. Everyone celebrated publicly. Privately, they wondered who would become the most successful. The thought lingered in the shadows, quietly growing. During senior year, Alicia stumbled upon information she never shared. While reviewing old documents in her father's office, she discovered records connected to a housing discrimination settlement from years earlier. The same settlement involving families from their neighborhood, including the families of her three best friends. The numbers didn't add up. Money had disappeared. Millions. Alicia didn't fully understand what it meant, but she understood enough to know the truth could destroy lives. So she said nothing. That decision would haunt her decades later. Graduation day finally arrived. Families filled the stadium. Proud parents cried. Professors cheered. Dreams became reality. The four women stood together wearing matching gold honor cords, the same girls who once sat on a rooftop dreaming about escaping poverty. Now college graduates. The future looked limitless. After the ceremony, they gathered beneath a large oak tree near campus, the spot where they had spent countless evenings studying, laughing, planning, dreaming. Vanessa raised a champagne glass. To success, Alicia smiled. To wealth, Simone laughed. To making a difference, Monica lifted hers last. To always staying sisters. They clinked glasses, believing their bond was unbreakable, believing friendship would survive success, believing honesty would always guide them. None of them realized that lies were already growing beneath the surface. Small lies, hidden lies, the kind that seem harmless at first, the kind that eventually become impossible to contain. And one day, those lies would threaten to destroy everything they had built. As the four women drove away from campus toward their futures, none of them could imagine what awaited them. Love, marriage, children, fame, power, money, scandal, betrayal, and secrets buried so deeply that when they finally surfaced, no friendship would survive the explosion.